Guys, Bob Canada again, and this video is to give you a little more details in the compensation plan. Okay, now if you watch the overview of Social X, I cover the comp plan. This is going to repeat 90% of it or 80%, but I'm just going to go a little deeper. So again, why is this in the training section? Because I don't think people have to know all this initially, but I think it's a good thing as we come in board come on board, I should say, to understand how we get paid in just a little more detail because it's exciting. It's really exciting what SocialX has put together for us. Okay, so the first thing we talked to you about the whole premise behind this model and why I love the home-based business industry and made my $4 million and didn't have to work for 26 years was what? Residual income. You build a sales team, and because everyone's buying product or the app or whatever it may be to produce volume on your whole organization, you get paid month after month. You don't, yeah, we keep trying to build new people, but you don't have to once you get a team in place. That makes sense because they're building it. Usually your income will keep rising because new people are always trying to build their organization. So the mother lode of all incomes is residual income. Get paid while you are sleeping. And let me move my fat head out of the way. And there's someone who's really digging residual income. Okay, guys? So with that said, let me keep moving. I don't know why this thing sticks. Okay. So we're going to talk about the 5 ways to earn. And again, if you watched the first video, you understood it. I'm just going to go through this real quick. Just the $42 app qualifies. You actually, in the compensation plan, you have to do $40 a month. That could be a product, obviously, with the Newcom app and what we're leading with. That covers you qualify. Imagine that. Like I said in the earlier video, I've been in companies and looked at companies where you got to do $300-400 a month to earn. This is $40 covers everything, which is crazy. Now, the first 2 ways, real simple. First order on everybody, you get 50% of the CV. I'll explain that in a second. What I want to show you is the residuals we get on all our personal active directs, meaning the people that are buying obviously every month, they're on subscription. When you only have one, you're going to get 5%. 3, 7, goes up 30, 40. And then here's the key. Guys, with the $42 app, it shouldn't be long before you're at 21 personals. I mean, I think if you're not, you're not. But if that's a goal to get to, why? 50% of every single month per order. Let me just give you a quick example. In the case of the app, it's $42. The CV is about 50%, 21, and you get paid what? 50% of the CV. So you'd be making about over $11 a month off of every app a person that you bring in that's using the Newcom app. Now, in the training, and because the company's done $70 million in product sales, we got some kick-ass products. And if we can get a mindset, now, beautiful thing about this comp plan, it's not required, but if we could get a mindset of, hey, I'm using the app, and as I'm making money, I want to increase volume and I want to try some products. If we can get that mindset generating through our whole group, let's say you just do the app and a couple of products. That should come to about a couple $100. Let's say the products are about $80 a month, as some of them are really quality. 160, add the app, you're at 200. CV about 50% would be about 100. And if we get paid 50%, you'd be making about $50 per person per month. So imagine if we just keep blowing people in personally. Now, that's great, but that's kind of on your efforts. Let's take a look at the big picture, and that is the residual income. Again, I'm just going to draw this out. I don't know why they take forever to walk through it. I'm just going to get it all up, and then I'm going to explain it to you, okay? All right. So, as I told you, in case you didn't watch the opening video, we're working in a 3 by 20 forced matrix. Forced means anyone can only have three people on their front line. One, two, three. Okay. After that, they drop below those three. And if those three can only have three, your second tier would have nine people on it. Does that make sense? You understanding this? Your third tier, multiply those nine people can only have three. That would be your third tier. That would be 27, 81. You get the gist of this, all multiples of three. Look at what happens just on level seven. Just on level seven, not combining, but just on level seven, you'd have over 2,000 positions. But now it's not going to fill in perfectly, but we call this the power of three. Guys, with a $42 app, you're going to tell me people can't enroll three people in this business? Come on. What does that say? Okay, yeah, the $42 app. So let me just bring this over here for a second. I want to block this. So this goes down, your matrix goes down 20 levels. Look at 6 levels. If everyone was just doing the app, let alone if they're doing product we just talked about, but just on the $42 a month app, based on these payouts, 2% up to 10%. And by the way, I'll show you after this, it goes down to 4% all the way through 20 levels. But just on these 7 levels, you'd be making a residual, just if people buying the app, let alone products, over $6,000 a month. That's crazy with what we have with Newcom. Okay, guys? Now, you understand? So this is the building block, right? Three gets through, manager three, we call them. And you build this down 7 levels, you're making crazy money. Okay, I want to take it. These are your 7-level payouts. I just remember this is the full compensation. You can also earn on multiple positions. We're going to show that in a second. Okay, I want to make sure you understand this. Level 8 through 20, the qualifiers are unbelievable. 7 levels, you only have to bring in 3 people. Okay, let me bring this back over here. Okay, levels 8, 9, 4. Levels 10, 11, just 5 active people. These are active people that are buying every month, okay? Manager 6, level 2, 13. No company even pays 13 levels. We get 13 levels with just 6 people. We max out 15 levels by just doing $40 a month and have 7 personals. Isn't that crazy? And remember, all these levels, you're getting 4%, but they're massive. If you ever started multiplying, remember, on level, to make sure we understand this, remember on level 7, it's like 1,000 people. Just multiply that by 3, level 8, then times 3, level 9. I don't even want to show the numbers. They're staggering. And just make believe those people at 4%, your money is just, it's too scary to show potentially. Okay, like I said, it's not going to fill in perfectly, but as it trees down, you're going to be getting paid potentially on all levels. Now look at this, guys. You get paid from the last couple levels. You have to have 7 people, plus you have to be doing in total sales volume 5,000. Highest level is 25,000 a month. That, by the way, is based on actual dollars, not CV, and you can count up to 60% of all those sales on just one leg. The other 2 legs, remember, you only have 3 legs in this business. The other 3 legs can do the other 40%. Now, guys, when you talk about, and by the way, this doesn't count the volume just through 20 levels. It actually searches your whole team down to infinity, level 30, 40, doesn't matter. It's all part of your sales to make these qualifying numbers. Just to give you an example of the power when we talk about infinite, my last company, we had weekly volume, and I had such a strong leg that by the end of the week, my one leg did over $500,000 a week. This is 25,000. This is all based on needing per month. This is nothing. and if you talk to any networkers. So this is a very obtainable 20-level pay plan, okay? Now, let me come in for a couple more slides and we'll come in. We have something totally unique that the company put together. It's called profit sharing. It's so unique, they copyrighted it, okay? I don't know why this won't change on its own. I got to keep clicking it down here, but nevertheless, okay? So let's go through it. Here's you. Remember your 3 people? Now, you would think, okay, I can keep bringing, if I bring in a 4th, they go under Joe, right? Well, yes and no. They are going to go under Joe, but look what happens. It's like multiple positions. This is your first one. We just showed you 20 levels deep. You get, once you bring in 3, your 4th, your 5th, your 6th, your 7th, your 8th, you keep getting new positions that would fill in the way the grid fills in, going from your left leg to your middle, to your right, then back to your left. So I've already done this, believe it or not. I whipped in so many people. I already have my first position, and I have 9. I used to call them re-entries. Think about them as they call them profit sharing positions. But basically, you have another 3. Remember, you could have 3 people across each one of these. They all go down 20 levels. So you're going to have, as you build this original matrix, you're going to have multiple businesses paying you the way I just showed you, right? All this 7 levels, 20 levels down, the way I just showed you, but you're having them on multiple positions. And you double dip. All the sales under here is paying your new positions, but isn't it also part of your 20 levels here? It's crazy what this level can pay out. What's better than double pay? Triple pay. As you keep re-entering, maybe you put one under here that pays your new position, pays your second position, and pays your top. Guys, profit sharing is something that leaders love because, first of all, many companies have forced matrices. They don't go 20 levels. We have 20 levels, but then we don't stop you because a lot of leaders like, well, I want to go wide because I want to maximize earnings. Here, you're helping your team. You're building below your initial 3 legs always, but you're gaining second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 20, 30, 40 new businesses to earn 20 levels deep on. Okay, it's crazy. Okay, now that's the gist of the plan. The last couple things I want to show you is rank advancement bonus. These are one-time bonuses that you get when you hit. I've already got a couple of these. Manager, 3 people, besides the compensation I just showed you, they send you $50. I brought in 7 people my first week or so, and I got a $200 bonus in my bank account. Once you hit 5K, remember, that's very doable. Some people take some a month, some people less. They send you $500. 10K, 1,000, 25, 50. Now, remember, comp plan maxes out on 20 levels at just 25, but to get these one-time bonuses up to $50,000, they spread it out over a couple of payments, but the point is it's a $50,000 bonus. You put all those together, guys, these one-time rank up bonuses come to over $89,000 over the course of your career, however long it takes you. Do it in a year, do it in 5 years, all right? Last thing, this is a profit sharing pool. They take 10% of the sales worldwide, okay? And every month, they're going to take 10% of the sales, global sales, and they're going to calculate it monthly. So if you're at 10,000, and usually you're only going to grow, but if you're at 10,000 in your group volume, you're going to get a share every month, and they're going to pay it out every month. Whatever that 10% of the global sales, they're going to look at all the people that are at 10K and pay you a percentage. I don't know how crazy that could be, but this is worldwide global sales. And once you get up to, if you get up to $500,000 in a month, in a week, they're going to calculate it, in a month, and they're going to calculate it for the month, and you'll get 7 shares. So, guys, pretty phenomenal of what Social X has put together. That is a detailed plan. When you're new, you don't have to understand it. When you're building, I know people that are making six figures, they don't even understand comp plans and other companies. I'm kind of a guy that likes to understand everything, but some people just go to work. That's what I'm telling you. Go to work, go build this. All that will take care of itself, and you could be making multiple six figures. Okay, guys, let's rock and roll. Got the best comp plan, the best technology, best products. The only thing holding you back right now is you, potentially. Hopefully not. Let's go get them.